our work really today was not to join Kenyans in lamenting the increase, because Kenyans know the prices are inordinately high. The people I represent, Madam Speaker, are suffering. And that is the same as with the people all of you represent. They're really suffering. And for us in Nairobi, it's even worse. Because of late, we have a very, very, I don't want to call it overzealous, but a terrible approach at our traders and our business people. You find that now that KRA is collecting taxes in Nairobi, a normal trader, Madam Speaker, what they're going through, the women I talk to, the mamambogas, some of them being bungled into those city council vehicles because of not being able to pay 50 shillings, it's as if, again, and I've said this before, it's as if there is a war with the people. So, Madam Speaker, it's a terrible situation. Yesterday, when we were talking about the disaster bill, I told you about how businesses are being closed because people have not paid for a fire license for 4,500 shillings. Yet when you pay for it, all you're given is a document, not even the fire extinguisher, as if that certificate will help you prevent a fire, So there's a terrible approach towards this collection of levies and taxes to our people. It's as if, Madam Speaker, there is a target that is not being met elsewhere. This fuel is at the highest level historically. And I think what Kenyans expect from us is solutions. We must provide solutions and leadership. And I think, and I believe, that the Senate should be a bit creative in how we address this issue. We've seen the National Assembly and the directions given yesterday, where they have a committee that is supposed to report within 14 days. Ideally, and our standing orders provide for it, our Committee of Energy should have been working in concert with the Committee of the National Assembly on this matter. The standing orders provide for joint sittings, because there are some ideas that can come from the Senate that would be useful in this discussion. Madam Speaker, the problem, and I had Senator Mutula asking how many levies there are, is that there are 7 levies and 2 taxes on our fuel. 7 levies and 2 taxes. And Madam Speaker, on top of that, the one levy where there is leeway to actually cushion Kenyans is the fuel, the Petroleum Development Levy, Madam Speaker. That is where the answer is on this issue. Between July 2020 and July 2021, 14.6 billion shillings has been collected. In fact, if you remember July 14th, 2021, where there was supposed to be an increase by EPRA, they didn't do the increase. It was supposed to go from $1.17 to 1.2, but because they said they could use that fund, they cushioned. Madam Speaker, we just need to amend that pricing formula and do 2 things. One, there needs to be a thorough audit of that Petroleum Development Levy. Madam Speaker, I suspect, and the people I've spoken to, there is a hole in that levy. There is money that is not accounted for, because by now, they should be able to come and tell our committee how much has been collected since its introduction. Remember, it was 40 cents, and now it is 5 shillings, 40 cents. In that period, I suspect close to 50 billion or 40 billion has been collected. That is the amount of money that would cushion. And we just add something simple in the formula. We've dealt with formulas in this house. We're known for that. That the formula applies, but if the cost goes above 110 shillings, then the government subsidizes that. As simple as that. Or 105 shillings. That can be done because the amount is there. Let them come and explain to us how much they've collected and where that amount is and what it has been used for. I shudder at the thought that that difference, Madam Speaker, is probably being used for other things. And that is where the real investigation should be. So I don't know what else the Energy Committee should be looking at, while the law, and I can see Senator Ledama is in agreement, because the law has provided for that. Yes, it is us, it is the National Assembly that passed all those taxes, but even if you remove the component of the tax, that 5.4 shillings a litre by now should be able to cushion. And we just add one rider on that formula, that if and only if the total cost does not go above 105. So no matter whatever happens, no matter how the crude changes, if it goes above 105, then that levy cushions Kenyans. Fuel will never go above 105 or 110. That's the solution.